And we're live.
Okay, so what we did so far is we took this off, the belt clip off with the one screw, and then there's 4 screws here to take off. 1, 2, 3, and a hidden one under here under the battery door. And then when you pull it apart, you want to make sure to watch these 2 wires. You don't pull these out. The one we're trying to get to is this guy right here. This guy looks like it's in crooked, as a matter of fact. So, but that's not what's the complaint's about. The complaint's one of the buttons doesn't work, so I'll show you what's wrong with it. We're going to replace the front faceplate. So you just pull up on this, you know, take a little thing, pull up on it, and then this should just pop right out, which it does. Then what we're going to do next, and it doesn't really matter which ones, it doesn't really matter which one of these buttons don't work, because you have to replace the whole faceplate regardless. All right, if you go under here and put a screwdriver or something, you will be able to peel this up because it's just stuck on. Now you got to watch it because there's an LCD display also under here, but we're not going to change that unless there was something wrong with the LCD display. You can kind of see here. Here's the display of the LCD, which fits up in this little window. So when you're putting it back together, you have to make sure that this is seated up into this window. But for now, and then here's the one wire we just connected, or the one ribbon cable we just connected from the inside. So if we go back to it again, should be able to, you should just be able to pull this out. Come on, like that. So this is what we're gonna, that's what you have to replace, is this guy. And the buttons, like I say, the buttons are all, you know, you can hear them make contact. That one doesn't. There's nothing to fix on it. You just replace this whole thing. It's about 125 bucks for one of these, so you want to be kind of careful, but they charge us 200 to do it, and then they have it for a whole long period of time. So that's it. You're going to put it back together. You pull the sticky off of it. You put the little cable back through here. You put this thing on, and you make sure that this is sitting up in, you make sure that this is on here. You make sure that this is, the LCD display sits inside of this thing. And if you needed to take the LCD display out, which we also have, that was the center one that comes out, and you just pull it out. You know, like say the screen's not working, or the screen somehow or another, it's something funky about it. A little bit tricky, just trying to get this thing to sit in here exactly, but totally doable. Basically like that. There. Oops, it's in.
Very nice. And that is essentially replacing the screen on a FreeSpeakII Belt Pack by ClearCom.
Correct.
All right, fantastic.